All right, boys and girls. Before I show you any designs, I wanted to show you this simplified setup that I have. Now, this isn't exactly what your setup is going to look like, but this is roughly the materials you will have, and therefore they're the materials I'm going to use in this series of tutorials. So what I've got here for you, I'm setting you guys each up with Snazaroo, white, black, orange, and pink. Full disclaimer, what I have here is actually not all Snazaroo. These two are ruby red. Ruby Red is made by the former owner of Snazaroo. It's a very similar formulation, so it's going to look similar in the designs that I do for you. However, I should warn you that this is a pearl pink, and I think this is a pearl orange. Yeah, so these are both a little paler and have a little bit of a different finish than the colors you're going to be working with. So what you do isn't going to look exactly like what I do, but this was as close as I could come with what I currently have in my kit. Also be aware that for you guys, we're going to be repotting these paints so that we can split them between more painters. So most likely you'll have a black-white split and an orange-pink split rather than 4 pots lined up in a row. But those are your paints. You are going to have rinse water. I use 3 cups for rinse water. I will show you why when I'm painting, but I like to have 3 cups filled about halfway with rinse water. Don't fill them all the way. You'll splash all over the place. Don't fill them too low. It'll get disgusting. You need a cloth or a paper towel to blot your brush. If you're using a paper towel, you're going to burn through a lot of these suckers. Have a roll next to you or under your table. If you use a cloth, use a chamois, something that's really absorbent. And then over here, we've got your sponges. These are artist sponges cut into quarters, okay? For all the designs I'm showing you guys, you really only need 1 brush, a round. So here I have a round brush in 2 different sizes. This is actually, I think, a 9 and a 5. I'm setting you guys up with 6s and 4s, or what I can get my hands on. But that's the basic type of brush that you're going to have. It's this type of bristles, and it should have a nice point at the tip, okay? Additional items you've got here is your spray bottle. This is to spray your paints so that you are not wetting your paints with dirty rinse water. Okay. I'm going to hook you guys up with glitter. It's going to be this color glitter, but probably in this size jar because there are a lot of you. A little bit goes a long way. Don't worry, you are not going to run out. So that is your loose glitter. Do keep this covered, especially if it's windy, because this is a mess. And you definitely want to have also at your setup a mirror. Doesn't have to be as fancy-dancy as this. This was a gift to me from Tara Scarfo, face painting by Tara, who is also awesome and makes these. Any little hand mirror will do. But have a mirror available for the kiddies to see when they're done. And that is your basic setup. And now I am going to show you how many fantastic designs we can make with this incredibly basic setup. You're going to be really surprised. So tune in for the next video. That was your introduction to your tools. Ooh, tools. There you go. Chat in a minute.